There's a lot of videos that I thought about making today, and I thought this would be the most helpful. So this is the one that I went with for today. If you appreciate that, let's start this out with the like button. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? Before we jump into the video here, if you have not used the brand new promo code, head over there and put it in now. All right, thank you to Zalthan and David RSL for popping this into my DMs. Spring Hunt 24. And that's going to be just a little bonus for you. You know, it's not a big one, but every little thing helps. Personally, I like those brews. In today's video, I was sorting out the champions in my inventory, and I have been asked this so many times that I've lost count of how many times I've been asked this. How do I manage my vault space? Now, for some of you, this is not an issue. You have, more than enough space. But actually, typically, what happens is, if you are low spender free to play, you don't have all this space unlocked. So you need to maximize the space that you do have unlocked. And therefore, a lot of people, need this information. But if you're a spender in this game, you're pulling shards, you stack up all these champions, and then we don't know what to do with them. Myself included. I'm not out of it here. I'm right in it, right next to you. Okay. So as I was thinking about this topic, because right now we have this event going on, the Heroes Path. I did enough champion training yesterday to get the 5-star soul, and I was thinking today, I should just go and clean out the rest of my inventory and then maybe grind for these shards, which could be very helpful. Like, all of the resources in this Hero's Path are pretty good once you get down a couple levels at least. I call this blow your nose silver. It's completely meaningless and pointless in every way. You can go do 2 runs in 12-3 brutal and get more silver than that. So this is the equivalent of I don't know, 8 or 16 energy or something. It's embarrassing. Compare these two. I don't know why Plarium values it this way. Anyway, kick that soapbox out from underneath me. Let's refocus here. So anyway, the rewards in champion training in general in Raid are better than almost every other type of event and tournament. Why? I don't know. But that is the case over and over and over again, which is nice because I don't mind doing champion training, okay? A lot of people are burnt out on it. I get it. Skip the events and tournaments. But for today, you want to know how to optimize that. And part of that is knowing what champions to focus on, right? Let's say you've been playing for a while. You have all these legendary champions leveled up. And you're like, well, who do I do next? I have nobody important to work on. Or another case might be, I have just saved so many champions. What do I do with them? I have all of these champions. I don't know who to keep, who to get rid of. I'm going to give you step-by-step today on how to deal with this. Now, I've already gone through and done part of these for myself, so let me show you what steps I've taken already. Okay, let's just put you in there. I'll deal with it later. All right, so when you come into the Guardian Ring here, actually, let's give a shout out to my sparring pit strategy, okay? If you haven't seen that yet, that is the best thing I've ever given the community. All right, so you're going to start with your faction guardians, okay? You're going to come down in through every single one of these and fill them out. It's not going to take that long, okay? And even me, I don't have all my faction guardians filled out. I still need some Ogren, right? I have 3 different dupes. Those are 3rd copies of each of those. Actually, is it? Yes, it is. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill out your faction guardians, right? Now, I suggest putting in the ones you have leveled up. Why do I have 2 Gerdas leveled up? The world may never know.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
You're going to put in the ones that you definitely know you want to keep. Now, for the legendary faction guardians, a lot of the time, you're just going to put in whatever duplicates you have. Like, if I get another Gerda, both of those are going in there. If I get another Drakgol, again, both of those are going in there. Over here, I had some Rhodoses, okay, from all of the shenanigans with Newt and Nishak and all of that stuff. And so today I empowered my Rhodos. I'm still torn on whether I want to build a second Rhodos or make the first one +3. I think Sifi Double Rhodos is still freaking amazing team, so I might build a second one. Either way, that's my thought process, okay? And if you have a lot of duplicates, then you have some choice as to what you can do. Same thing with Vlad. Do I want to build a second one? Probably not. Do I want to empower the first one? I don't know. I'm always hesitant to do the empowering because I like to build duplicates for different purposes. You know, videos or strategies or whatever the case might be. So, if you have choices, you want to think about what's the best choice for you. As for the epics, you want to choose the ones that you have leveled up to 60. Okay, so for example, I accidentally leveled up a second Ostrox. All the rest of them I leveled on purpose. Ostrox I accidentally leveled a second one, okay? So I have 2 level 60s. So I'm going to put both of them in there. The Dark Elhanes, I leveled both of those up on purpose. I'm going to put them in there. Same for all of the rest of these, okay? Now, I don't use all of these currently, but throughout the years I have for different purposes, right? So you're going to decide who the most important epics on your account are, and if you, like for example, I had Gorgrab in here. My thought process was, okay, well I already have one Gorgrab at 60 for Faction Wars. I might want to build a second one at some point. That was a long time ago, and I'm going to switch this over to the Ostrox, okay? And then if you are lacking in people to level up, if you're, thinking, well, who should I go level up? I recommend leveling up your faction guardians. That goes for all of these. Even terrible legendaries. Like this guy right here, Blood Gorged. He's awesome in Curse City. So good that I might level up a second one. Not even kidding. Not even kidding a little bit. He's been so good. But that could be the case for you as well. And this might give you some ideas on who to be focusing on, who to level, because it's going to let you see your account in a completely different way. All right, now, as far as rares go, I don't recommend filling out your rare faction guardians for almost any faction. I don't even think that this one is good. I kept it because of our dude Corpulent Cadaver, who is absolutely pointless and worthless in every way. Now he is. But there are some factions like Dark Elves where you're going to use them for all of time. Do I actually have a different setup? Yeah, I probably want to keep the Painkeepers just in case. There are, those triple Painkeeper strategies. Maybe I want to make a video on that. For you, you're going to decide who's important on your account, okay? And then, do I really want to keep her? Yeah, I guess so. All right, so that is all of the Faction Guardians part of this discussion. Then when you are organizing your champions like that, you can also think about, do I want to empower somebody? Do I want to unbind anybody? Probably not. Do I want to churn in somebody in the token trader? Probably not, but I'm very tempted. So that is all very important. Now, what do you do after that? The next part, and this is essential, okay? That first part is very critical to the success of your account. You should be keeping duplicates. They help you in all areas of the game. Now, over here, we can do this in a brand new, awesome way. I guess it's not really brand new. It's been in the game for a while, But if you have yet to click and see all of the champions that you have available on your account in one screen, oh, it's so powerful. It is so powerful. I want to sort by rarity, I think, so that I have all of my legendary stacked at the top. I have all my epics stacked at the bottom, and I can flip myself over to the other side so you can see them better. Okay. What do you do from this screen? A lot of that is up to you, okay? I obviously have a lot of duplicate banner lords. Let's ignore that. Let's focus on the epics here. In the epics, what you want to think about and focus on is, who do I have and who can I get rid of? Recently, for Curse City, I leveled up a second Lady Annabelle. I have another chicken over here that I don't need. And then I have all of these singular epics. Do I need this Stag Knight? No, I do not. Let's bring him to the collection, and then let's use him as a chicken. Do I need this Rowan? Yes, she's the only one that I have. Do I need these random rares? No, I do not. They will be chickens. Do I need you, Colin? No. And then the champions that you don't need, just unlock them, okay? Unlock them. Are you not a faction guardian? We can sacrifice you as well? Okay, cool. I guess I was thinking about leveling up a second one. Okay. These are level 50s. However, I don't need them. And just because they're level 50 does not mean you can't use them as a chicken. You definitely can. Same thing with Masked Fearmonger, okay? All of those are going to be chickens on my account. Then, I would swear to you I had a Gerard leveled up, but apparently that is a false statement. So, I would definitely want to keep him. Now, one of the things that I do in order to help myself remember is I ascend them. But clearly that is not always the case, because this guy, Eolfrig, we're sacrificing you, right? These rares were no, not this one. We need to lock you. This one we're sacrificing, so let's unlock that one. And you're going to go through every faction like this, okay? I'm going to try to find time today to do this. Then we're going to go, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do next. You can do them in any order. And you don't have to do them all on the same day, but I recommend it, okay? And then make sure that you include both faults. Now, after you do this, you're going to have so much more knowledge about your account. What champions do you have? What ones can you get rid of? Why do I have 3 Ethelins in here? 4 Ethelins in here? The world may never know, okay? But this is going to give you so much information about your account, right? Like, I have 1 copy of Luthia. Do I want or need her for anything? Probably not, but I do want to keep her. Do I want to do anything with Exemplar? Probably not. She's terrible, but I probably do want to keep her. So instead of, sacrificing her, I'm gonna try to spacebar trick here, ascend her, and then keep her, okay? Now, when you're flipping back and forth here, it doesn't keep your things. Unfortunately, that would be nice if it did, but this is going to give you a ton of knowledge about your account. What is the last part about this puzzle? Okay, the last part about this puzzle is this information probably is going to reveal a lot of chickens. And that is going to help you in this champion training. So I'm going to take all of my Ethelins and I'm going to sacrifice them. Because I already have 1 leveled up. I don't need more than 1, right? I don't even use the one that I have, even though he's pretty cool. So I'm going to take all 4 of these and I'm going to use them as chickens during the champion training. So go through your account, figure out what champions you want to keep and get rid of, and use the rest as chickens. You don't need 10 of any champion in the game. You don't, okay? And if you are stacked and stacked and stacked on legendaries, start empowering some dudes, okay? But either way, I hope this was really helpful to you. I don't think that anybody else has ever covered this topic. And if so, you know, maybe not with my spin here. So hopefully this was really helpful to you and I've earned your like. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is how I roll, bringing things to the community that nobody else does. Thank you for watching. Good luck on your champion training. Go clean out your vaults and have some fun with some new champions. See you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day.